Okay, so you can't use the word Udta Punjab. You can say you can say Udta nothing, but you can't say Udta Punjab. And tomorrow if you say Udta Bengal, Udta Manipur, Udta Assam, Udta Rajasthan, then people will there also take offense, right? So Maheshinder Singh Grewal will open the debate with Akash Deep, who's director of Banta Pvt Limited. They will take now Maheshinder Singh Grewal, Harjinder Kaur and Rahul Easwar on one side, Mukesh Bhatt, Roshan Abbas, Mayank Shekhar, Bhai Baldeep Singh and Akash Deep, who's director of Banta Pvt Limited on the other. Maheshinder Singh Grewal, why don't you tell all our viewers and Akash Deep what the problem is, and please speak briefly, don't take all the time, but tell us briefly, please tell us what is the problem with Udta Punjab. What is the problem?
Arnab, the basic problem is that this film is not made for entertainment, but with a political motive to defame the Punjabis and the Sikhs in particular. I tell you, this picture depicts as Punjabis are all addicts and Punjab is on verge of collapse. I tell you, this is against facts and it's a false lie. Right. It is a calculated move by a vested people to defame the Punjab and Punjab leadership during the election year.
Okay. Okay, so 1 minute. Now stop, Mr. Now stop. Mr. Grewal, you'll have to stop and hear. No, 1 second. Mr. Grewal, Akash Deep is responding to you, Mr. Grewal. Akash Deep will respond to you. 1 second. 1 second, Mr. Grewal. You can't take all the time, please.
Just allow me to complete.
No, you can't. You always allow me to complete. You get away with the whole show. You can't do that.
But Mr. Grewal, here the other point of view.
Just allow me to complete.
No, Mr. Grewal. Mr. Grewal,
4,200 worth white matter was recovered in Maharashtra in last 1 month. Can anybody dare to make a picture Udta Maharashtra?
Why not?
Can anybody dare to make a picture Udta Gujarat? No. That is only the minority. You can defame them at liberty. This Punjab will not accept. Punjab government has done a wonderful job.
Mr. Grewal, now stop, Mr. Grewal. Mr. Grewal, don't give an election speech. Mr. Grewal, 1 minute. Mr. Grewal, don't give an election speech. Mr. Grewal, you will have to stop. That's what I told you. You see, this is the problem with you, Mr. Grewal. This is the problem with you, Mr. Grewal. You think this is a Akali Dal rally going on. 1 second, Mr. Grewal, please stop. Please stop 1 minute. This is not right. This is not right, Mr. Grewal. When I tell you to stop, please stop. Now, Mr. Grewal, since you like numbers, 7,500 crores rupees of opioids, right, are consumed in Punjab every year. Cocaine consumption in Punjab, for your kind information, and I'm not insulting Punjabis, it's a reality, 6,500 crores, right? 2.77 crore people are there in Punjab. 1.23 lakh are dependent on heroin. I'm not abusing Punjab, I'm telling you the reality. Heroin. 2.32 lakh drug dependents are there in Punjab. You realize, let me also tell you one thing, and please, I thank you for listening carefully. Inside jails in Punjab, right? And can I have some shots of the film, please, while we do this debate? Inside jails in Punjab, there are 310 used syringes, 30 kinds of tablets used as intoxicants, and I don't know how much opium which is found inside the jails in Punjab. You think you will do nothing. You will allow Punjab to be a center of drug addiction in the country, and if somebody makes a film called Udta Punjab, अपनी नाकामयाबियों को ढकने के लिए आप फिल्म का नाम बदलने की कोशिश करेंगे. Now Akash Deep is responding. Akash Deep is saying something. Akash Deep, go ahead, Akash Deep. Go ahead. Can I have him on the screen?
Realize that drugs are a universal.
Can I have both of them, please, on both sides, please? That's why. Please,
The
Akash Deep.
argument is...
Sir,
that
the
if you want to
argument
kill
is
a
not
dog,
what
give it
you are
bedroom
saying.
and
The
kill it.
argument is
I
different.
tell you,
We do not
Punjab is
disagree
only
that
the
drugs are a
progressive
universal
state in this
problem.
country.
But
Punjab
films
had
are a
to get
creative
credit for
medium.
producing,
Do not
food.
add a political
Punjab didn't
angle
get
to it.
credit for producing milk.
We have suffered
Punjab didn't
similarly
get
for our
credit
film being
producing
dragged into a
cycles.
political angle when we had
didn't
nothing
get,
against the community.
credit for
I am a proud
producing the
Punjabi. My
material.
wife is a Sardarni,
Punjab has
and
done
all sorts of
wonderful.
allegations were
And
levied
you are
against
just
us
defending
for making
Punjab.
a simple,
Who
kid-friendly
will
film
allow this
called
to happen?
Santa Banta. We don't understand which censor board have we to go to in this country. When the central board certifies a certain film and everything is found okay, why should groups go and stall the film? Why should a producer have to go to various places to get his film
Arnab, I
censored?
tell you that the statistic given by you are not correct. These are made up stories.
Right.
These are made up stories.
Sir,
This
nobody is
brainchild of
denying
Rahul
your
Gandhi.
claim.
Okay,
Who
one
just
second.
got-
Nobody
Mukesh Bhatt.
The
Mukesh Bhatt,
Congress is
Mukesh Bhatt and Harjinder
anti-
Kaur
Yeah.
on the
And so
debate,
is
please.
the
film.
Mukesh
Isn't
Bhatt
the
and Harjinder
film
Kaur
is a
on the
made-up
debate,
story?
please. And one second.
If the film...
Roshan Abbas and Harjinder Kaur. Yes, Roshan.
Arnab.
Have you seen the
Roshan Abbas and Harjinder Kaur. I can't shout
Arnab,
over
Arnab,
Mr.
if the
Maheshinder
film
Grewal. Yeah,
is-
go on. Yeah, go on. Go on.
If the facts are made believe,
Yeah.
the film, I am constantly saying the film is a work of fiction. If the film is a work of fiction, treat it as a work of fiction, let it come out, everybody will know it's fiction. If the facts are so different, let that fiction come out, laugh at it and say, ye to sach hai hi nahi.
But-
It's absolutely fine because it's a film. Now the
Can-
problem is that there are
Can I
elections
submit
around the
something?
corner. The problem is that suddenly if everybody gets a voice and says, remove a word. There was a film called Mumbai Meri Jaan which was made at the time of the bomb blast that happened here. Nobody complained. There was no issue. It portrayed all sides. There are multiple films that might use a word, but don't get hung up on a word for some reason. I mean, I don't know why people get overtly sensitive about the use of a word. It's a fictional story.
I don't know
if
how
you're
many-
saying that the facts are all wrong, it's a fictional story.
No.
Treat it as a fictional story.
Can I say one thing? It's a very good point that you make, Roshan. Now, I don't know whether you all watch films. Harjinder Kaur ji and Rahul Easwar, I don't know whether you watch films. You remember a film called Bombay? You remember a film called Bombay?
Yeah.
You watched that film called Bombay?
Yeah.
Yeah? With A.R. Rahman's
course,
music?
of course.
Right?
Yeah.
1995, if I'm not mistaken, right? Now, please tell me, Bombay basically depicted the riots in Bombay. But it should never have been changed. I think the censor board should go back now and say, in retrospect, let us change the name of Bombay to anything which does not have the name of the full film in it. Now, there's a film called Delhi 6. That should be simply be called 6 and not Delhi 6 because it depicts interreligious tensions in a part of the city. Gangs of Wasepur should get another name because you should not have the name Wasepur. In fact, Roshan, you have a very good point. We should go back and we should change the names of all movies. Salam Bombay. Salam Bombay by the language and
Can we stereotype
Salam.
It's going to end, sir.
No, it won't
It's
end.
going to end.
Okay, let Harjinder Kaur take on
Can we
Roshan Abbas. Harjinder
stereotype
Kaur.
Punjab?
Harjinder Kaur take on Roshan Abbas, then we come back to the others, please. Yeah.
I think this is a very derogatory word. Why don't we remember that Punjab is a state with a history? This is a state who has contributed the most to the freedom and to the Green Revolution. It's the most progressive state, and whatever we are saying
Is there a drug problem in Punjab?
What a fact
Just
you
like
have told
someone
us,
has
the number
made
you have
Udta
told,
Punjab,
there
someone
is
will
no
make Ubharta
justification
Punjab.
on this.
Somebody
There is
will
no
make and say
justice.
Kamyab Punjab.
No, there's no.
Let those people make those movies as well, ma'am. Where is there an
We
issue?
can let there be
What is derogatory in the? I can't.
But-
Firstly, I
but
don't see anything which
this
is
is
derogatory
total-
in the word, ma'am. Here is Punjab. Punjab has given so much to the world. I have danced to the best music. I've got friends from
what
there.
is
I know
being
people from
portrayed?
there.
What is-
There are great people. There is also
What is
some
being
issues.
portrayed here?
If the issue,
What is being
if the
portrayed
issue is
here?
being
That is
spoken about,
not true.
what's the big deal?
That's not true.
No, I have a suggestion.
The big
Ma'am, have
deal
you
is
seen
if
the
you
movie?
come to Punjab and see
Have
the
you
kind
seen
of
the movie?
development held during the recent years. Not yet, but I have
Ma'am,
read on it.
Have you
I've
seen
heard
the movie?
about
The
it. I
censor
haven't read.
board is getting. I don't think anyone
No,
on this
but-
panel
but
has seen the
the
movie.
board
If we
itself,
haven't
Udta
seen the movie, we are just reacting to.
No. What is the problem right now? You see, Harjinder Kaur ji.
वही मैं कह रहा हूँ.
Harjinder Kaur ji, 1 minute. Harjinder Kaur ji.
Because there is a
Harjinder
view that
Kaur, you
people
didn't
have.
answer my question. You didn't answer my question, so I ask you once again. There's a movie called Bombay.
Yes.
Right? That movie, in today's day and time, if it was to be released, would have, instead of Bombay, you should have just an exclamation mark. as the name of the movie.
No name.
Or you can, no, there's
Nameless.
another option. No, one sec.
No.
I'll give you a better option.
Exclamation mark, question mark.
Roshan, I have a better option actually. And the better option is, nowadays people use emojis, signs. I want that emoji that people use. I want the confused emoji to be used.
Absolutely.
There's one emoji which is confused. I want, instead of Bombay, that film should be the only name should be a confused emoji. Mr. Grewal, please have a sense of this.
Let me submit what is being portrayed.
Rahul Easwar also has a problem. Rahul Easwar has a problem with everything.
Those are not
Rahul Easwar, what is your problem? Rahul Easwar and Mukesh Bhatt.
Just two quick points.
Rahul Easwar and Mukesh Bhatt.
Two quick points.
You want to say that
Just
every
two
Punjabi
quick points.
is a drunkard?
Let us not negatively stereotype Punjab. Punjab is a great state that has contributed to India in a very big way.
Yeah.
Let us not negatively stereotype
Who is
Punjab.
negatively
Second,
stereotyping?
Liberty and creativity are important, but
Roshan
responsibility
Abbas
and
is counting.
sensitivity are
Roshan
more
Abbas.
important.
Called Vijeta,
Remember, we
a
all
movie
stood
called
against
Vijeta
India's
had
daughter,
a Sikh
not because
as
we
its
are against
chief
freedom of
protagonist.
expression,
Every
but they
movie
were
I know
negatively
from time
stereotyping our
immemorial
nation.
in history, in independence, has had Sikhs at the center, Punjabis at the center of the freedom struggle. We have celebrated that in movie after movie. Whether they've been about Shahid Bhagat Singh, there are so
Exactly.
many movies
That's
that
the
have
reason
covered
why. Let us
all
not
aspects of it.
negatively
We just had
stereotype them.
Bhag Milkha Bhag, everything.
But
There are so
Rahul,
many
there's a
movies.
film called
Let
Bhag
them
Milkha Bhag
happen.
and there's an Udta
If you
Punjab.
allow those movies,
Why
then
do you raise an
you
issue
could turn and
whenever
say
there is
Bhag
a
Milkha
counter?
Bhag also had some
Counter.
problems. Let's just call it Bhag Bhag
We
Bhag.
stood against India's daughter because
Why do
we
you,
understand
if you allow
that
Bhag Milkha
movie was
Bhag,
negatively
if you allow
stereotyping
Shahid
India
Bhagat Singh,
in the same way,
if you allow
Udta
biopics,
Punjab
why
is
will you not
negatively
allow an
stereotyping
Udta
Punjab?
Punjab? Treat it as a
Rahul,
film.
you are talking to a Punjabi.
Yeah, go on.
How
We
do
are
you-
not
have you
interested
seen
in
the film?
ridiculing
I
our
somehow
own
feel that
community.
everyone
Rahul
on this
Easwar.
panel has seen the
Exactly.
film apart from
So
me.
why are you
Absolutely.
taking this
Nobody's
stand?
denying that.
I am a proud
The same
Punjabi.
logic
Films are meant
that
to
we
entertain. They
applied
are a
to
creative
India's
expression.
daughter should be applied to Udta Punjab.
What should be applied to Udta Punjab?
And remember, as a part of a team that tackled narcotic crisis in Kerala, the same thing, the negative branding only backfires. We all understand Punjab has a serious issue.
No, what
Even
is-
Kerala has a
Somebody
serious
makes a
issue with
film on the
alcoholism.
narcotic
But
trade in
such kind
Kerala,
of
you're
negative
going to
branding
stop
and
that film from
stereotyping.
releasing.
Okay, here's a
never
question.
do
Here's a
any
question.
purpose.
Yeah, here's a
Where are we
question.
heading for?
Okay, here's a question, please. Remember, first of all, understand Mr. Rahul Easwar and Harjinder Kaur and Mr. Grewal. This is not a movie set in Victorian England or World War II Germany or post-Cold War Soviet Union or Tsarist Russia. This is a movie set in present-day Punjab. If it is depicting present-day situation in Punjab, I don't know why the name of the state should be divorced from the film. I don't know what they want. Miss Kaur, what do you want? I'm seeing you speak there, but please tell us what you want. No, what do you want? Do you want us to call this Udta Rajya?
This is not very true. No,
you want to call it
this is
Udta
not
Rajya or
very
just
true.
Udta?
You see the history of Punjab, you see the bravery of
No,
Punjab.
you want to call it
you
Udta
see the
Fantasy
progress in
Land?
Punjab, you see the contribution of Punjab. No, whatever figures been given you
अरे सच्चाई जो है दिखाई
are not
जाएगी।
very true.
Mukesh Bhatt,
Yes,
please.
it's a challenge.
Mukesh Bhatt with
It's a
Harjinder
challenge,
Kaur.
I
Mukesh
know.
Bhatt.
Let us address it like this, that Punjab is a bordering state.
You know,
it has a challenge, and you know,
you are talking
if drug
about-
comes, where
Mukesh
comes
Bhatt,
drug,
go on,
but
please.
It is not the state that everyone is a
Are
drug
you
state.
making a period?
What's up, Mukesh Bhatt coming. Mukesh
We
Bhatt.
don't
Going
see
into
anything
history
such. What is being
doesn't make any
portrayed
sense.
right now, whatever is being portrayed, that's not a fact.
Mukesh Bhatt. We get four
What we
people on
need
the screen.
to
Mukesh
portray
Bhatt.
is the bravery of Punjab, the contribution of Punjab.
Arnab, there will be a politician will always deny whatever they want to deny. The politician wants to only talk from his point of view, whether it is correct or not correct, that's another story. What I want to
Is
tell
there
you
any
is that
question? Is there any question?
today a film is made on a national platform. It goes to CBFC, which is
Yeah.
governed by the central body. It has to listen to its own ethics of functioning, then becoming a part of and agendas of various state governments' political agendas. What is happening here? Just because there is some kind of an alliance, so you go to the diktats of each and every political body, and this is the way the country is going to be run. This is the way the films are going to be made in this country. I want to ask a very fundamental question. First of all, when we make a film, we always say in a disclaimer that this is a piece of fiction. It doesn't have any resemblance to any person, alive or dead. So look at it as a film, and that's it. This is not a documentary.
Mr. Grewal, Mr. Grewal,
Feature film.
Mr. Grewal.
Why can't you make a picture on reality? Why can't you make a picture on reality?
We are not making
You
documentary.
make a picture
And
on
by the way,
reality.
Bhai Baldeep Singh. Bhai Baldeep Singh on the other side. Bhai Baldeep Singh. Watch it. Bhai Baldeep Singh. Bhai Baldeep Singh.
Arnab.
Bhai Baldeep Singh, please. 1 second. Maheshinder Singh Grewal. Mr. Grewal. Bhai Baldeep Singh is asking you a question. You need to listen to him. You need to listen to him. And I want to say one thing to you. Maheshinder Singh Grewal. Please listen to Bhai Baldeep Singh. Go on. Bhai Baldeep Singh. Yeah, go on.
Good evening to you all, and I finally found out, Arnab, what is wrong with you. And that is you ask the right questions to wrong people. That's one. The other is that
Mr. Grewal,
has the Akali Dal forgotten about the Kapurthala jail rioting? It was because of drugs. I went and sang in front of 1,800 prisoners, actually learning about the issues that was plaguing the Kapurthala Central Jail. The real Punjabis today are glad somebody has the courage, the vision, the conviction, and the creative prowess to address the biggest calamity Punjab has yet faced in its history. And this film is not about history of Punjab. Whether drug menace is real or not, a filmmaker has the creative freedom to make a film on any subject. It could be a fictitious character, it could be a fictitious subject, number one. My problem, if at all, with the name Udta Punjab is, perhaps it could have been Udata Punjab, ya Uda Diya Ja Chuka Punjab. That would have been a more apt. Udta Punjab is more perhaps that. Secondly, censor board may be sent to the ocean or to the International Space Station, or they should rather start a film or film rating called R or RS, asking people to beware when they go to watch a movie, that a movie could, hurt somebody's religious sentiments or raise emotions. So please beware, carry your humility, magnanimity, compassion with you when you go to watch a particular movie.
Maheshinder Singh Grewal
is living in a constant
This is Arnab here.
Constant state
Mr. Grewal. Mr. Grewal.
Country doesn't believe
Mr. Grewal, I need to get in others into the debate. Mayank Shekhar.
There is
has
nothing
no idea, wants to not to believe
Mayank Shekhar.
that there is a drug menace.
Mayank Shekhar, right now I give the award for the longest answer ever given on the program to Maheshinder Singh Grewal. And I call into the debate Mayank Shekhar and Rahul Easwar, please.
Recruiters who used to say...
Right, one sec. Can I please? Here's a suggestion. Alternative names, Mayank Shekhar. Udta Panchi. Alternative name number 2. Udta Plain. Alternative name number 3, Udta. Alternative name number 4, Udta Rajya.
We shouldn't trivialize this.
I'm not trivializing. Or Udta Fantasyland, then Rahul Easwar will be happy.
We shouldn't trivialize this.
I'm not. Sure. I'm not. Rahul Easwar, I'm being very serious, sir. So is Mayank. Just because he's smiling, don't take it for granted. For us, it's a very serious issue. What's going on? Yes, Mayank Shekhar. Mayank Shekhar, go on.
I think, Arnab, we should move back to 1957, look at Mother India, and change the name, remove India from Mother India, because it was a movie that was depicting poverty in this country. But clearly there is no poverty in this country. Or we can go to 1995, go to Bandit Queen and remove Bandit from there.
Please don't
use
strong
Chambal, and there were no bandits in Chambal, right? So,
why are you censoring Mayank? Let him speak, please. This is not the censor board. 1 second. Do I look like Palaj Nehlani? बोलने दीजिए ना उनको, please. Go on, Mayank. बोलिए, Mayank. Don't worry.
So I think, Arnab, there is something fundamentally flawed. There's something very fundamentally flawed about this 1952 Act. Where internet has come in, the medium is totally changed, but it's governed by the same rules that somebody thought of back, 60 years ago. And of course, there have been ways to amend it. There's one bill pending in Parliament that nobody's looked at. But the fact is, if you don't censor television, you don't censor internet, you don't censor your newspapers, then why should film alone be under this particular harebrained thing? And people who've been officials in the censor board have in the past told me that using the same laws, you can ban Tom and Jerry. Because that is the kind of law it is. So I think the moment you leave it to the discretion of a particular political party, then I think it's something that we'll keep facing, and it happens week after week. It may be Palal Jilani today, it could be somebody else tomorrow, but it's really his discretion to decide what a film should be called. I think there's something wrong there in the first place.
Yeah, no. Here's a question. One second. It's a very good question. I think Mukesh Bhatt and Harjinder Kaur take it forward. Fundamental. He brought it down to fundamentals.
The CBFC is under the hands of the politician.
Yeah, Mukesh Bhatt.
You have to make it into an autonomous body where it doesn't become a stooge of the political agendas of any political party, let it be the previous one or the present one or the future one.
Yeah.
It has to be an independent body representing people from society, retired judges, eminent lawyers, NGOs. Not political appointments.
No, Mukesh Bhatt.
Until the time the politician is going to control.
No, Mukesh Bhatt. I think
is going to be mess.
I think Mayank brings down the issue to the very basics, and I like the way he puts it. Right? And Harjinder ji, 1 minute. I want you to answer the question that Mayank put. And you see, I'm sure that you will agree with the fact that if in your view you can't insult Punjab by having a film called Udta Punjab, I'm sure that you would agree that you can't insult India. If you can't insult Punjab, you can't insult India, right? If having a film called Udta Punjab is insulting Punjab because it talks about the drug problem, then having a film called Mother India is insulting India. It should just have been called Mother, because the film depicted feudal exploitation, if I am not mistaken, of farmers by landlords. Terrible depiction of India. It depicted poverty in India. Terrible depiction of India. It depicted deprivation in India. So the filmmakers of Mother India, the director of Mother India, was insulting India, and I'm sure that you will agree with the assessment, therefore, that the name of Mother India should have been changed, and even should be changed now. How can you have a film called Mother India if you can't have a film called Udta Punjab? Yes, Harjinder Kaur.
Drug issue.
No. Answer the question. Can you have a film called Mother India?
It's a universal.
No. Was the name Mother India correct? Was the name Mother India correct? Was the name Mother India correct? Was the name Mother India correct?
As a drug state is not justified as this.
No.
Yes, after seeing the movie, yes.
Was the name Mother India correct?
There was a different feel. I do agree with you. The name didn't portray exactly the way we feel now.
But did you object to Mother India?
I just
did the SGPC object to Mother India?
Yeah.
Why didn't you object to the name Mother India? Why?
I think Mother India, so many states, so many diverse cultures, and everybody, any landowner and any poor farmer, I think, felt that film belongs to him.
Oh, so they felt that. I don't understand.
Scenario which was shown.
No. Watch
when we talk about Udta Punjab, it's a particular state, a state who has made huge contribution.
And is there a drug problem in Punjab or not? No. Is there a drug problem in Punjab?
Ma'am, is
there a drug problem in Punjab? Bhai Baldeep Singh is responding. Let Bhai Baldeep Singh. Let Bhai Baldeep Singh respond.
Bhai Baldeep Singh given certain quotes.
Bhai Baldeep Singh.
I will rather appreciate.
You see, it is interesting debating on a channel which censors the participant's voice.
Yeah, go on, Bhai Baldeep Singh. No, one second. Nobody's censoring your voice. Go on.
No. Harjinder Kaur ji, do you remember about the Kapurthala jail rioting that happened a few years ago? I sang there in front of 1,800 prisoners. It was because of drug abuse. I fought an election from Khadur Sahib constituency. Hear me out, BBG. Hear me out now. Khadur Sahib constituency, which the Election Commission of India called the most volatile in the country. Have you been to village Valtoha and others? Drug abuse, Sultanpur Lodi, it is the cheapest place to buy drugs in Punjab. The problem with the name Udta Punjab is that it is more cast in present tense grammatically speaking. It should have rather been named Uda Diya Ja Chuka Punjab. That would have been real.
Nothing such is there in Sultanpur.
No. You are living in total denial.
No.
You are living in total
No,
denial.
not at all.
Punjab is
but
facing
you are
the
saying
worst
it is a political
calamity it
statement now.
has ever
It is a
faced
political
ever.
statement. Not
And
at all.
Punjab is not
at
ready
all.
for this.
Not at all.
Neither is the country. You are living in a dream's land, madam. You have no idea.
I'm
You
in a
are
family.
lying.
None of
Everybody
my
who says
relations, none of
Punjab
my
is
friends are
not
into
got
drugs
the
at all.
drug abuse
At
problem.
all. Punjab has
know,
a problem. Punjab
Okay,
has
tell
a
me.
problem
That
of
is
cancer.
maybe you're
Punjab
lucky.
has,
You're lucky.
Problem of,
You're lucky.
but
Harjinder
not at
Kaur.
all.
Do you know
Not
about the
at all
army?
The way you are portraying the drug abuse.
Army recruitment office. Army recruitment officers tell us that there was a time, until a few years back, when every single candidate coming up, they would want to enroll, but there were not enough vacancies. Now the army recruitment officers say hardly 10 to 15% of the youth that comes to them is worthy and not
There are
inflicted
so many
by the
other
drug
reasons
abuse.
here. There are so many other reasons.
And we should be grateful
are
that
more
don't
than
have a
there are
ostrich-like
poets
approach.
and writers and creators
No, watch it.
who
You
have
see-
the courage and
No,
the
just a minute.
conviction to come up and address this
Akash
issue.
Deep is saying something at this point.
No,
but Harjinder Singh,
Anybody who says Punjab does not have this problem is
Harjinder
having
ji,
it.
don't have an ostrich-like
We seem to
approach.
be deviating.
Harjinder ji, do not have an ostrich-like approach by Baldeep Singh. Let me share some statistics. According to the National Crime Records Bureau,
Your statistics are right.
according to the National Crime Records Bureau, as many as 45% of all prisoners in Punjab are convicted on drug-related charges, don't have an ostrich-like approach. Out of 8,923 convicts under the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act 3972, that is about 40% are from Punjab alone, don't have an ostrich-like approach. Don't. You are doing a disservice to the youth of Punjab. Now, please understand that. I'm making the point to Roshan Abbas now. Roshan Abbas and Maheshinder Singh.
All the efforts.
Roshan Abbas and Maheshinder
It is
Singh.
not narco terrorism.
I'll come. Roshan Abbas and
I
Maheshinder
must tell you, a dear friend on Twitter said it's not Udta Punjab. It is, if you look at the attitude of the censors, it's Udta Mazak of every creative person. It's the Udta Mazak of every creative freedom you have. It's the Udta Mazak of saying we can do what we want, whatever you may require. Because I just feel, as again Mr. Mukesh Bhatt said, as everybody else has said on our side, that where is creative freedom? I want to talk about an issue. If it is a work of fiction and you believe it's a work of fiction, everybody will look at it and say it's fiction, move away.
Is it not a freedom?
What?
Freedom is only meant for you people who are wanting to minting money for playing with the sentiments of the Sikhs.
Freedom.
This is
Sir,
totally
the funny part
absurd.
of it is that you are saying
what is this
money
freedom?
comes in or whatever, because if you were to trace, if you were to trace the money, if you trace the money of the producers, I am sure you find it comes from legitimate places. Yes, sir.
We will appreciate if you make a video or film
If
on
you
the
can
victims of
appreciate
the
Bhag
Delhi
Milkha Bhag,
massacre.
you should have the space
Or
to
you
appreciate
or you make
and
a
Udta
film,
Punjab.
or you make film on the desecration of Darbar Sahib.
Maheshinder Singh, I want to deal with Maheshinder Singh now, please. You've been going on and on like this. Now, 1 second, Mr. Maheshinder Singh. Now you have to stop here, and now it's you and me. 1 second, please stop. Mr. Maheshinder Singh, please stop. Please stop. Now listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Now you listen to me, sir. Sir, you listen to me, sir. Maheshinder Singh, listen to me. Mr. Singh, listen to me. Mr. Singh, you listen to me now. If you want to deny the reality, then you are living in La La Land.
Arnab.
Just a point to Maheshinder Singh, please, if you may. Bhai Baldeep Singh, I just got half a second. Maheshinder Singh gives the longest answers in the history of Newshour. I need to give a...
Call it California,
There goes my
call
chance.
it Punjab, one and the same thing.
I say, why not call it
They will
Punjab?
sponsor it.
Because Maheshinder Singh, if he has the guts to listen, the problem with Maheshinder Singh is he does not have the courage to listen to me. If he had, because he knows I will expose him completely, I will take about 2.5 minutes to expose him, but he will not speak.
You don't listen to me.
But he will interrupt me. I'll tell you a few.
You don't listen to me.
Yeah, okay.
Arnab,
We've been listening to you throughout.
I ask you one thing. You answer my question and I answer your every question. You remember?
You are all liars.
Remember today's
You're lying about the reality
and
of
what
Punjab.
happened in 1984.
You're lying
with the
that there is no
616.
drug problem in
Have
Punjab.
debate on that today, and we will show
living
what
in
we are suffering
denial,
in this
Mr.
independent
Grewal.
country.
Okay, can I now you ask the question also. Now you have an option.
We can
You have-
also
no, one second.
debate.
Bhai Baldeep
We
Singh.
are
Bhai
talking
Baldeep Singh, can
about the name.
I
The
please?
censor board
Hello,
has
can I
no
please say a word? Can I say one thing,
Want to
please?
censor Punjab.
Can I say one thing? You're all censoring me and then you're debating this. Please listen to me, no, please, for 1 minute. Thank you very much. Now listen to me out here. Maheshinder Singh Grewal, right? He talks about 1984. I am not, that ancient that I will remember what happened in 1984. I want to talk about 2014. In the elections in 2014, there was a Lok Sabha election.
1984, not Delhi riots. I am talking about the desecration of Darbar Sahib and demolition of Shri Akal Takht Sahib.
Will you listen to what I am talking about, or do you only want to answer your own questions, Maheshinder Singh?
What was the role of Akali Dal in that? Can you please tell us?
After 32 years, you are giving us this reward.
Can you tell us what was the role of Akali Dal and Akali Dal leaders in the desecration?
अच्छा भाई बलदीप सिंह कुछ बोलूं मैं कुछ बोलूं
I can take you on a debate.
Maheshinder Singh one second
That
Please,
desecration.
136 kilograms of heroin.
कहां लेके जा रहे हैं? उड़ता
सुनिए ना मेरी बात।
में बोले?
मैं कह रहा हूं ना क्यों उड़ता पंजाब है।
Yes.
मैं कहूं क्यों उड़ता पंजाब है। 2014 में एक चुनाव हुआ, वहां पे 136 किलोज ऑफ हेरोइन। शुरू मत कीजिए मिस्टर ग्रेवाल, बोलने दीजिए प्लीज, डरते किस चीज से आप। 136 kilograms of heroin, 14,823 kilograms of poppy husk, 76.2 kilograms of opium, 47 separate kilograms of cannabis, and thousands of liters of illicit liquor only in the course of 1 month were found by the election commission. तो उड़ता नहीं है तो क्या है? And one point is Mr. Grewal, 1 minute. Mr. Grewal, Roshan Abbas आएंगे दूसरे साइड में। BSF क्या बोलती है? BSF बॉर्डर सिक्योरिटी फोर्स। Roshan Abbas, सच्चाई तो ये है कि बॉर्डर सिक्योरिटी फोर्स ने होम मिनिस्ट्री को एक रिपोर्ट दी। बॉर्डर सिक्योरिटी फोर्स gave a report to the home ministry in which it said that synthetic drugs are available at chemist shops on the borders of Punjab. You can go to a chemist shop and buy synthetic drugs. These people don't want to talk about Udta Punjab because all these realities hurt them. They hurt them. They will let this problem afflict the youth of Punjab and fight with television anchors of the program. Roshan Abbas, please. Roshan Abbas on the bigger issue that's involved here now. Roshan Abbas, please.
No, what you're saying. What you're saying, I'm saying it's just, it is shameful. It is shameful that in the face of all the facts that you're presenting, people are raking up issues that are completely unrelated. I think some bunch of people are so dumbstruck by going back to certain other issues that have got no relevance, nothing to do with this topic. But then, of course, as they say, politicians can speak on both sides of the coin as long as it suits them. So it's very strange. My problem is, here is a problem that you're being able to quantify by facts that you're reading out from reports. Here is a creative expression which is a film. If it is a creative expression of a film, sir, please go and get filmmakers to make 10 more films, bring them to your state, show them the goodness. I am sure they will get creatively inspired and write great scripts. They have written great scripts in the past. They have spoken of great people from the state. We have always appreciated the good work of Punjab. If there is another reality, why do you want to be an ostrich? Why do you want to turn a blind eye to it? Because in the days of the internet, the truth cannot be run away from, because you can't censor every medium. Films is something that you believe you can censor. I don't think
Akash
you
Deep.
can censor every medium. Tomorrow you censor it, it will be up on the internet day after
it's
the world
not just
will see it.
censoring, Roshan. They have
That is the truth you've got to come to
Akash
terms
Deep
with.
and Rahul
Solve the
Easwar. Akash
problem
Deep and
at the
Rahul
ground.
Easwar.
Not what is on a silver screen.
Akash Deep and Rahul Easwar.
Roshan, the point also to note, continuing to what you said, is they had a similar problem to a small, kid-friendly, family-oriented film, Santa Banta, last month.
No, but
And
beyond
the Punjab
Santa
government, the Punjab government banned it without seeing it, and they lost in court, and 3 days back the ban's revoked. Can the damage be recovered? It's over. It's gone. So the point about Udta Punjab or any other film is, What does a filmmaker do? Follow the censor guidelines or follow every individual who wants the film censored in his particular way?
Yeah.
It's a creative medium.
Yeah.
I have just read a tweet on the way here from Mr. Jitendra saying, I am a proud Punjabi and I never plan to make this film to hurt any Punjabi sentiment. I am a proud Punjabi and I don't want to hurt.
Well said.
But it was just a medium of expression. At the end of the film, the residue is don't do drugs.
The humble submission
it could be any state. Don't do drugs is what he's saying.
Too harsh a message. Harjinder Kaur.
We are Punjabis. We are proud of Punjab.
Harjinder Kaur.
Submission would be
Harjinder Kaur. Harjinder Kaur.
If the cause is so,
Harjinder Kaur.
if the cause is so quiet, it can be the creative word has the capacity to portray in a different manner. They can portray the same theme with a different quote as well, which doesn't hit directly, rather gives a big message. I think it should be taken up in a positive spirit like that, and creative word has the capacity.
Okay, so I'll tell you one thing. No, I'll tell you. I know what. Can I use my creative powers?
When you talk of the
listen to me. Harjinder Kaur. अगर ये फिल्म का नाम बदल दे, मयंक शेखर, now we are into renaming, नाम बदल देते हैं. इसको कहते हैं ड्रग्स खराब है. ड्रग्स खराब है. फिर अलाउड है. ड्रग्स खराब है. No, what's it? ड्रग्स खराब है, ठीक है.
I think yes, it's a universal issue, and it needs.
Oh no, watch it. So you're saying. Oh, okay. Mayank Shekhar. So
is okay.
Drugs खराब है is okay, but Udta Punjab is not.
I feel there's no harm in things.
Okay, so here's
the problem.
No. Watch it.
Am I right? You want to sweep the problem under the carpet?
No. What she's saying is drugs खराब है is okay, but if the name of the film is पंजाब में ड्रग्स लेना खराब है, then it is going to be censored.
They said the same.
पंजाब नाम नहीं आना चाहिए.
They said the same thing to me.
Okay.
Call the film Santa Sen, Banta Sen.
Right.
Everywhere, because it's a universal issue.
Or Mayank Shekhar back to the debate.
Same thing about the name.
Mayank Shekhar into the debate. By this logic, Mission Kashmir should be called Mission because it depicted Kashmiri militancy. Mississippi burning should be called Burning because it depicted racism in Mississippi. This should be the new logic of naming films. We should rename all our old films. Please. Yes, Mayank Shekhar.
No, I mean, Arnab, there is no end to this, right?
No, there is
I'm
no end.
saying
There
at
is no
one
end.
level, of course, we're debating creative freedom also. At one level, it's hard enough to make mainstream, realistic films because the market really allows for it. But you make a film which has a strong message. Then you have a censor board, which is an examining committee has asked for 40 cuts. Then you have a revising committee that asks for 80 cuts. Now, at one level is the creative freedom side of it. The other is there is the CBFC, or there are politicians who are insulting the audiences or their fellow citizens' intelligence week after week. But somewhere we need to draw a line.
No, there's no line.
Who decides
there is
what
no
a film
line.
should be called?
No, there is no line.
If they're going to decide, then they should make the film also.
No. By this logic, Mayank, there is no line. Mukesh Bhatt, there is only something called an eternal Lakshman Rekha. By this, and this Lakshman Rekha, Mukesh Bhatt means you can't make a film called Delhi Belly. You will have to call Delhi Belly.
No.
You can call Delhi Belly. You can have a film called Belly, but you can't call it Delhi Belly because the movie deals with crime in the Delhi underworld. You can't call a film called Go Goa Gone. You'll have to call it Go Gone.
Goans will agitate.
1 minute.
Yes.
You'll have to call it Go Gone because the movie's protagonists have drugs in the state of Goa. Right? You can't even make a film called Bhopal Express. It should be called Express because it deals with the Bhopal gas tragedy. Some people would say we object to it. I mean, this is crazy. Absolutely. But why are you guys succumbing? Why aren't the film producers, film directors rebelling against this? Why do you take? Well, you are also very weak.
We fight. How do we? No, it's not a question of weak. How do we fight the people in power?
Fight.
Fundamental question of
fight. I think 99% of people watching this will be with you. You've got to take the first step.
No, we are all.
But the power lies in those 1%. Not us.
The industry is going to raise the voice
Mukesh Bhatt,
against
listen.
this.
Mukesh Bhatt, listen. I'll tell you one thing. Anurag Kashyap, great filmmaker, is a friend of mine. But if I were to say today, Anurag Kashyap's new film, Roshan Abbas, Roshan, you should start a new career. You are a man of many parts. You are gifted with the language. You should start a new career, which is Roshan Abbas Film Renaming Agency. So people will come to you. And when Anurag Kashyap comes to you, why are you laughing? Anurag Kashyap will come to you saying, Anurag, मैं तो फंस गया, मैंने फिल्म बनाई गैंग्स ऑफ वासेपुर, अब मैं क्या करूं? तो आप उनको बोलिए कि आप नेम बदल दीजिए, गैंग्स खराब है. गैंग्स खराब है, बट नाम मत लीजिए, वासेपुर का नाम मत लीजिए, किसी चीज़ का नाम लीजिए, चल जाएगा. So you should actually start that business. Roshan, I'm telling you, it will be a fantastic business for you. No, you're laughing, Rahul Easwar, but you're the guys who are forcing us into this situation. I mean, I don't know whether to laugh or to cry today, actually.
The broader point is there is a right.
Where is Pahlaj Nilani?
The tragedy, Arnab,
I'm missing Pahlaj Nilani tonight.
Sensitivity
The
involved.
creative arts
there
become
are
a soft
Lakshmana
target.
Rekhas, whether we like it or not.
It just becomes
and
a soft
that Lakshmana
target.
Rekha theory was proved by Arnab Goswami when he was fighting against India's daughter. And when you got India's daughter banned, we all agree with you.
Arey, Mr. Rahul Easwar, Mr. Rahul Easwar, listen. Don't tell me you're Lakshman Rekha. My problem was then with India's daughter, that film, and now. And my problem was with the hypocrisy of the fact that the same filmmaker would not be able to put a person accused of that kind of rape, a rape which killed the victim, on air, give a defense of that, put it in on air, which amounts to denigrating the victim. My problem was that nobody took the permission of Nirbhaya or Nirbhaya's family to say that we are going to give an opportunity for a rapist. We are going to give an opportunity for a rapist. If a channel gave an opportunity for a rapist to put his point of view unhindered on television, I objected to it then and I object to it now. But that was a documentary and this is a film. That's another big video. That was a documentary and this is a film. This is a film. This is a film.
That is the Lakshmana Rekha you draw. And the Home Ministry agreed to it. Whole India agreed to it. In the same way, everything has a Lakshmana Rekha.
Okay. Rahul Easwar, when you talk of a Lakshman Rekha, you have ripped bare, discussed the film and the contents and the objections. There are people on the panel saying it has been planned by some people against the government. Government is saying it's planned by some others. I completely understand what you're saying. So when we are ready and in open forums like television and in the internet, when we can discuss everything threadbare, then why should only a film be censored?
No, we have
everything about the film now has already been discussed with various panelists and various films.
Mukesh Bhatt.
Yet we must stop the film. What is this?
Mukesh Bhatt should do another business on the side. Roshan Abbas will rename all Hindi films, Indian films. Mukesh Bhatt can rename all Hollywood films. Mukesh Bhatt, when somebody brings Mississippi Burning to you, Mukesh Bhatt, you say I will change the name. And I suggest one name which you can give to Mississippi Burning. Racism खराब है. Racism खराब है. कोई Mississippi, कोई US, कोई पटियाला, कोई India किसी का नाम नहीं लेंगे. No, very seriously, because you are giving in. यही होने वाला है अभी. Yeah.
If you're living in this country, you're heading that way.
Yeah. And viewers.
That's the way the country is going.
But Arnab, one last thing I would like to say.
No, I'm wrapping up.
What I want to say is when the producers have made such a tweet and said they're ready to follow guidelines and never planned a film to hurt any sentiment.
That's terrible.
Let it be handled. If individually people come together and start raising objections to things, then it's better that we stop cinema at all.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing called creative freedom.
Yeah.
There are guidelines. We have a censor board.
Yeah.
But after that, if individuals... I grew up thinking I belong to India. Now every state is raising objections like he said.
But the problem is no political party in India today is taking this on. I want to know tonight. Why is Arvind Kejriwal quiet on this subject? Because Arvind Kejriwal wants to fight the Punjab election. So Arvind Kejriwal will allow this form of insane censorship because it suits him politically. Why is Arvind Kejriwal quiet? Why is Rahul Gandhi quiet? Because it suits him politically. So viewers, remember here, it's a choice of you on the one side and Arvind Kejriwal, the Badals and Rahul Gandhi on the other. Neither the Badals have the guts, neither does Arvind Kejriwal, absolutely does not have the guts. And I certainly don't expect Rahul Gandhi to have the guts to speak up on this issue. But I think we will have to call Pahlaj Nilani back on the Newshour.
Don't say.
We'll have to call Pahlaj Nilani back on the Newshour. Many viewers are saying they want to see Pahlaj Nilani. So I don't know whether it will be Udta or not. But we'll have Pahlaj Nilani on the Newshour tomorrow. Thank you very much for joining me on Newshour debate number 2 tonight. Thank you.